It's all one big Latin
Dirk
American.
Show has a good point. What are the subs called here? They're called Ducklings.
I guess so. I guess we got to distinguish between the cranky ducklings and the regular ducklings. I don't know.
Ducklings.
Yeah. I feel like we gotta come up with something. I don't
Yeah,
think
we gotta.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We will now have to work on that, and we'll get back to you guys. For the ducklings, they could be the chicks. No, that's not that great. No, baby ducks are
Ducklings. That's
ducklings, right? Chicks. They're not baby chicks. They're not chicklings. No,
they're ducks and they're ducklings.
Wow. Science. But here we are on Everdream LE. It is the beginning of the end here. It is the final match of the evening. Top right-hand corner, we are looking into the main base of an Alpha X Latin America player, which I still don't fully agree with them having a specifically Latin American version of Alpha X, but he is the blue player, possibly the best Zerg right under Cham in all of Latin America. It is none other than eGGz.
And spawning in at the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team The Bad. It is TheZergLord.
Representing social distancing.
Oh my god, I love it. It's beautiful. The mask. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and more importantly, tune into some StarCraft.
Yeah. What better way to social distance than stay at home and be a nerd?
Exactly. It's great. It's beautiful. This is where we thrive. This is our era of life right now. This is where, you got people out there freaking out. They're like, oh my god, what do? I have to leave the house, mate. If you had StarCraft, you would never want to leave.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays with technology, you never have to leave. You can order your groceries online. You can get some food delivered to you. You can get alcohol delivered to you. I mean, if you're in one of those states, you can get medicine delivered to you.
Oh.
And you can just sit at home, watch StarCraft, and never have to leave the house.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much what I do now.
We've got you covered to at least keep you sane and give you hopefully some entertainment while we are all here social distancing. And yeah, like what a finals. We're in another ZvZ. The ZergLord of all Zergs is here in the finals, and there's a little bit of history between these two players.
eGGz, right?
eGGz. I mean, eGGz went through the gauntlet. He went through Jim Rising of all people.
The ZergLord would be eGGz. eGGz is the ZergLord, not the player, but the actual lord of the Zergs.
Oh, okay. We need like a hierarchy, like a family tree of like where do people place? Tree. Yeah.
Like what is it? S tier. We need like the S tier, A tier, B tier. Who would be on the lowest tier?
Lowest tier?
I'm just kidding. We shouldn't go there.
We would be on the lowest tier. We would.
Yeah, we would be on the caster tier.
The casters would be at the lowest tier, right?
It'd be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it'd be like ducklings. It'd just be Yoda. It'd be like a light tier, and then under the light tier it'd be a Yoda tier.
Oh god. Yeah, we'll see where everyone falls there if we do get eventually a caster tournament. Again, I'd love that. I love it so much. Meanwhile, though, we do have both players going for quite a large number of links here, trying to apply pressure. Oh, eGGz though, he does. Oh god, the banelings.
The connect. Those baneling skins always remind me of like a squeeze ball that they saw at Walmart or something.
Yeah, they're like spiky.
Down that spiky. He's got a. Oh my god. It's going really bad for eGGz.
Yeah, because of that one good painting collection in the beginning, like eGGz, he just didn't have enough links to stop the hat trick from going down. So eGGz, now he is on the back foot. He is looking to try and do the same to the ZergLord. As the ZergLord, he did get his third up behind this, but the ZergLord, he should have some defensive banelings. Oh, no, none in position quite yet.
And I really don't know what to say when Ling battles go down.
Yeah, it's basically, you gotta just wait. You gotta wait for the connection. There's literally one baneling here for the ZergLord.
Perark has jumped in the chat.
Shout out to Perhark. Meanwhile, again, the ZergLord, he was trying to be annoying. Ooh, manages to slip a couple of lings here into the main base. Oh, is he gonna hide him? He's gonna hide him.
I just want to know why everyone has chose to exclamation mark Funad Karen today.
Yes, of course, Mabel's. She's the most exclamation mark funadable. I don't know how to put it.
Not it.
Everyone is exclamation mark funada in the chat. And as we saw, ZergLord, he was trying to be sneaky with those Banelings, but eGGz was on top of it. He spotted them, he canceled them, he dealt with them.
He dealt with it. He protect. He attack. He defend.
Beautiful.
Let's see if he can defend this. He's splitting his army, and that's a lot of lings, but they're going home.
Yeah, he's trying to find some kind of damage, but because eGGz already has roaches, like he's got his third base underway. Ooh, actually the lings of eGGz coming in here. And what is there to defend? There's a couple of roaches as well. Oh, but the ZergLord gets into the natural.
Oh my god. That's so many lings.
Oh, gets a queen. Could get another queen as well. Oh, nice hold position though. Oh, but
they don't even look like they're attacking.
Yeah.
I think that was stop position. Because I believe, I never use it, but I believe they don't attack on stop and they attack on hold.
Yeah, it looked like hold position versus hold position. Oh yeah, stop position. Yeah, stop position, not hold position.
Stop, right?
Yeah, for the drones. Nicely done. Able to try and protect the queen, and they did, but a lot of damage was done. In saying that, ZergLord is only ahead by 2. Oh, never mind. He's getting more ahead in workers. So yeah, both
are kind of in sync though. I mean, he's a little bit off the ZergLord, but they're both going for +1 roach speed. Ooh, nice Baneling connect.
Yeah, things are kind of evening out. Like they both have pretty similar.
eGGz has double the army.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like eGGz, he has been focusing a lot more on that roach count. His third base was delayed, but at the end of the day, like we have pretty similar drone counts. Like things are kind of even at the moment, despite like all the early aggression.
Yeah, he's got to start up. Oh, getting a little lag.
Yeah, a little bit of lag. But the lings, they actually get into the main base of the ZergLord this time.
Yeah. And, I think eGGz needs to keep the upgrades. He needs to go for +2 already.
Yeah, and eGGz, actually, he's pushing out, and the roaches was the ZergLord. They're out of position. They were in the main base.
Yeah, I think he missed his window of opportunity because now the upgrades are even in eGGz. I think the ZergLord actually started +2 earlier than eGGz. Oh, but this is bad. His units are getting caught out. eGGz could end it here.
Yeah, he could. Like, he's winning the fight. He takes the third.
Wow. I feel like if he pulled the drones, he could have held that, but, I guess eventually he would have fallen. But nonetheless, as expected, eGGz is taking game numero uno. And, yeah, I think we've seen this many times. If you're not new here, eGGz is absolutely dominant in ZvZ. He just took out Jim Rising. Like, that's just to let you know how good he is.
Exactly. And I was just checking, so yeah, the ZergLord, he was kind of caught macroing. He actually made a massive wave of drones towards the end, so he was ahead in workers by like 11 or 12. And if you saw, he was getting a fourth base as well, so he was like busy trying to macro up. He was not ready for a big roach counterattack. So eGGz, he was able to just catch him off guard. eGGz, he stopped droning at 50, like he had just completely stopped and just made nothing but roaches. And yeah, the ZergLord, he wasn't ready for it.
Yep. And hopefully he's ready for it this time. All right. eGGz, the ZergLord, all the casters are here, all the players are here. I picture it's going to be eGGz, but I really hope the ZergLord at least takes a game like to look dominant, Also, back to the original chat. Anything can happen. We have DreamHack coming up in just like 2 to 3 days, and maybe eGGz is hiding something, maybe ZergLord's hiding something. Who's to say? But also, there's not too many builds that could catch in any of these high-ranking players off. Like, what could the ZergLord possibly create that would completely throw eGGz off here. Or maybe throw him off in DreamHack. And here we go. We're getting ready.
Sorry, I may have been muted.
Oh, you were totally muted.
Oh god, I was talking and I was muted. I was just saying that I honestly really liked the aggression from the ZergLord. Like a lot of link counter attacks, a lot of damage done. Yeah, I think he was just lacking visions. Like he wasn't ready for like a big roach push. Or he wasn't checking the drone count.
Yeah, definitely. I heard you mute and I was like, all right, fill time to like it's back. And then I guess it was nice. But yeah, here we go. We're spawning in the top right-hand corner on Pillars of Gold LE, playing for Team Alpha X. It is the Colombian player. It is eGGz.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team The Bad. It is TheZergLord.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone just came speeding down my neighborhood. Like I could hear their car through my headphones.
Oh, luckily we didn't catch that on the mic, actually.
Great, great. That's awesome. I have my voice really high on the mic, so I pick up more in my headphones than is actually going through. Okay. I do that on purpose because I often make a lot of loud noises in the background on accident.
So good, so good. We don't catch it, so nice.
That's great. There. That's what I go for. That's what I've been going for. I'm doing great. But this conversation has been an awesome time filler as these players are going for a basic opening. In this map, I see a lot of mutas.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen mutas on this map before. We could see it again. I mean, the ZergLord, he's shown us that at least in ZVP, he's prone to, commit to mutalisks. We'll see if he does it here. I feel like eGGz, he's a little bit more versatile. Like, he can go for like these big roach pushes. He can go for mutalisks himself. Again, we are going into this series, and I would say that eGGz is the favorite. In saying that though, the ZergLord, he can have like really good moments. Again, like his counterattacking was really good, but like in a mirror matchup, it's difficult. Like you have to know what your opponent is doing, because if you drone up at the wrong time in ZvZ, you're just dead. You have nothing.
It's so bad. You make 2 to 3 drones when your opponent makes 2 to 3 Banes, and you lost.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all over for you. This is the best of 5, right?
It is. Okay,
so ZergLord still has one more chance if he loses here, but he's really gotta outweigh your opponent here. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not good enough to play these types of matchups, but I feel like if you're playing someone that seems to beat you, you gotta pull something out of your hat. Trickery. Throw them off of the build. You got to get crazy with it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, again, like when it comes to specifically ZvZ, it affects like the way that Zerg plays in other matchups, but ZvZ the most. Like, larva management is so important. It's ridiculously important. And it's something that like even like it's what hurts like lower league players the most. Like, you need that knowledge to know when you can safely drone, when not, when to take a risk. And
with that, it's also super important when you inject and when you creep tumor.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
If you're like 5 seconds late on an inject 3 times in a row, your opponent already has a whole nother spread of larva, a whole nother, what's the word I'm looking for? Whole nother wave of larva that you don't.
And speaking of which, we have eGGz being the aggressor here, making nothing but lings right now, morphing in a bunch of banelings. And what is there here for the defense of the ZergLord? He has some banelings defensively. He has a wall, but his third is very exposed.
He doesn't have too many lings with this though.
He doesn't, but he does have banelings, and they are quite scary regardless, forcing eGGz back. eGGz are catching off a couple of lings.
Good defense here by the ZergLord. He did morph in a lot of banelings as he saw this coming ahead of time with his Overlord spread. And good defense. He kept it alive, not much done. Also, eGGz pretty good on the pullback. He didn't overcommit here. As I say that, he's going back in for round 2.
Yeah, I love this. Both players dancing around and not overly committing to anything. There weren't any big baning connections, so really nicely done. And eGGz manages to sneak a Ling in just to get a nice scout. He sees that there's no lair on the way. He sees the gases as well, so a nice scout.
Yeah, I forgot what pro player was I heard say this, but Lings are the fastest unit in the game. There's no reason why they shouldn't be on the map moving if you have them. If you have, like, you know, like you get your roaches piled up or your hydras piled up or lurkers, but yeah, you know, like if you're gonna have Lings on the map, you pretty much got to go for it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you have to be as active as you can. That's why I love so much, and I've started doing that myself. Like Cham, like he's always scouting with his Lings. He's got his like scouting Lings everywhere, just catch like warp prisms or drops. Like they can be so useful.
Yeah, they're so fast. They're faster than anything. Except I don't know if they're the fastest unit in the entire game. Oh my god. The Baneling selected right from the high ground. Oh, that was good. That was so good. Evening up the worker count.
Wow.
And then even taking out these few Lings, that was great. A couple Banes can change the game up heavy.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's so scary in a ZvZ. Again, the Banelings went in.
Was that another 6, or was that just one more added to the 6?
That was one more. That was just one more. Yeah.
Wow. Crazy enough, eGGz hasn't lost a single worker this game.
Yeah, eGGz, his defense has been on point. We do see the ZergLord is actually a little bit ahead in the worker count because he's been focusing on droning. But eGGz, we do see he is the first player to, you know, start his, or slightly ahead when it comes to the upgrades. They're actually lined up pretty evenly. But yeah, we'll see how this progresses as, ooh, actually the ZergLord immediately going into +2.
Yeah, and he's getting +1. Actually, I mean +2, I'm sorry. The roach speed is what I'm going for. He's getting the roach speed, and the ZergLord's going to have it a little faster, but he's not going to have the roach count, I think, to go across the map. He does have a higher army count than eGGz.
Yeah, and oh, I love this from eGGz. eGGz is actually setting up for some drops. He has some Dropper Lords here. He has Pneumatized Carapace. He's going to be going for some Baneling drops. And yeah, we'll see what eGGz can get done. Again, he's got Lings getting ready to go into the third base. Oh, there are some Banelings defensively here, though. So ZergLord should be okay against the Ling run by. Oh, actually, they're going right into the natural. Wow.
Nice.
Oh my god, the Banelings, they weren't ready. They were at the third base instead. So plenty of drones are going to be going down. At the same time, the ZergLord. Yeah.
But I don't know if it's going to work here because while I believe the ZergLord should win the initial battle, the reinforcements here should be too much.
Wow, yeah.
You know, he lost all those workers and is now on the retreat. Oh, and the Baneling drop over here. He didn't pull everything in time. He's not going to be able to. This Overlord can just kind of fly around forever and keep the health on all of these. Wow, what micro.
Beautiful pre-split there by the ZergLord, able to minimize the drone damage. Meanwhile, he has an army out here, but it's smaller. He can't really fight here. He has to get out. Again, the supplies are pretty even, but eGGz, because of the defender's advantage, like the majority of his army is here defensively.
Oh, and all those Ravagers morphing in are gonna have to get canceled to fight. That is huge.
Yeah, eGGz playing this beautifully, able to deal a bunch of counter damage. We do see he's ahead in the workers. He's slightly ahead in the army as well. He's ahead in the upgrades. Yeah, the ZergLord, he just has to be so careful when he dances here. He needs to just buy time to catch up, especially because currently eGGz, he is at the upgrade advantage. He already has armor.
ZergLord supply blocked.
Oh god, he's supply blocked. No.
And he's got all his overlords following his army, so unless he sends those back very soon, he's gonna get very afraid of supply block. But it looks like he has a bit better army here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're close to even 20. That's 20 roaches, 20 supplying roaches that the ZergLord has. Because if you look on the map, eGGz is sending across another 2 Dropper Lords with Banes in them. And that is a good supply of his army here. So the ZergLord in a head-on engagement can win. But as long as eGGz defends here and drops on the Banes, drops all of the Banes onto the workers, he should be okay. There goes the Banes dropping.
Oh, actually, Roaches dropping instead.
Oh, Roaches in there. Whoa, I thought there was Banes in there.
Yeah.
Totally, even better.
Exactly, like they can just completely deny the mining there, and the ZergLord is trying to push in. Can he?
Concave. eGGz had the concave and the distraction of the ZergLord trying to defend against these few roaches, and I think that just completely threw him off.
Exactly, and now eGGz, he
Oh
kills
my
5
God, he's going to
drones.
the main.
He's going into the main. There's nothing to stop it, and the ZergLord is forced back home.
And eGGz now has a superior army. He's taking out more workers. ZergLord still has more workers though.
Yeah, the ZergLord, again, like, he droned up, which is nice, but eGGz, he's ahead in the army. We do see he's ahead in the supply, but Defender's Advantage can come into play. It's possible that ZergLord can get a decent, like, position, but just looking at it, he's actually lacking a little bit in creep spread. Like, his bases aren't properly connected, so it can be a little bit difficult.
Getting rough here.
Oh, you still have to be careful though. Again, the supplies aren't too different. Like, both players are maxed out, so you have to be careful pushing down this ramp into a concave.
Yeah, this is getting a little bit difficult here. Now eGGz, I don't think he really has that huge of an advantage here, worker-wise. Well, now he does.
Oh, yeah, he was able to.
He got that base.
Yeah, he splits off some workers, sorry, some roaches, kills the base, and now he's pushing in here as the ZergLord was distracted, and I think he can win the fight. Like, he's slowly pushing through.
Even if he loses this fight, the reinforcements coming out from the economical advantage here should be enough. Oh my God, all these overlords! Just throw some all the overlords.
The overlords are kind of in an arrow at the moment. Yeah. We going back to that.
Think of all the milk that those things could produce.
God damn it, Yodaslim. As eGGz, we can see he's so ahead in supply. He killed the base, he's up on bases, he's up on supply, he's even on workers, and the ZergLord, he's just cut off from his third base. The third goes down.
He lost third, fourth, that's it. eGGz is up 2-0 now, going on to match point. And shout out to ZergLord, or ZergTroll, not the ZergLord, ZergTroll in the chat. Yeah, man, it's actually easy. We don't really talk about it enough. Matcherino, you can donate money just by putting in a code for free, but there's plenty of other ways. You can, like, I think follow them. There's all different types of ways. Follow the Instagram, or like tweet about it, or post about it. There's a bunch of options in there to donate more money. So thank you for that. It's awesome. It's a great contribution.
Exactly, especially for the OSC events, they typically have those quest rewards. It's like following like AlphaX on social media or OSC, things along those lines.
He just had to follow a Twitch. I'm not sure whose Twitch it was, but
it may be the AlphaX Twitch channel. Again, AlphaX.
Yeah, right. This is the AlphaX sponsorship dilemma thing. I don't know what it's called, but they're on the screen with their name.
Yes, they are sponsoring.
We're partnered with Matcherino.
Yeah, AlphaX are sponsoring this tournament, Sentimiento Latino. So yeah, they do provide the prize money. As again, it's mainly AlphaX Latin America. Like that's why Sentimiento Latino came back. Because they want to bring it back.
Even though they say AlphaX Latin America is a team of small casters and a couple players, or they said a team of great casters and a few professional players. I don't know what they said. It was infuriating.
Yeah, someone needs to work on that Wikipedia description.
Yeah.
Not the best. But we
Not
are
the best at all.
Yeah, we are getting into game number 3, and this could potentially be the last one. It could be a 3-0.
It could be a 3-0. It's already getting late. I didn't notice it was this late. It's already almost midnight for me, so I wouldn't mind a 3-0. But also the ZergLord, he fought all the way over here. I hope he wins a little something. I mean, either way, getting second place, he'll win something. But I would hope he could at least take a game off eGGz. But as I said earlier, also, eGGz in ZvZ, he's absolutely dominant. Like, no one can really beat him. And here we are. It is match point for the opponent of the player. In the top right-hand corner of the map, it is his final chance here to bring it. Oh, wait, no, actually, top right-hand corner is the other guy. He's on match point. He's about to take it all. He's playing for Team AlphaX, representing Colombia, representing the best of the best Zergs anywhere in the history of ever in Latin America. It's none other than eGGz, a.k.a. El Envuelto.
El Envuelto. Envuelto, that's
El Envuelto. Envuelto. That's what it is. El Envuelto.
There it is. There it is. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team The Bad. It is TheZergLord.
TheZergLord, aka Lord of the Zergs. I couldn't think of a good name for him.
Well, aka he's got to fight to try and keep his title, you know? He's meant to be the ZergLord, but eGGz seems to have his number a little bit.
Mm-hmm. eGGz is the one true ZergLord, possibly.
Possibly. We'll find out.
One Zerg to rule them all.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to the qualifiers. Again, the qualifiers, they are in less than a week. They will be starting the DreamHack NA qualifiers and the Latin American qualifiers. We can't wait. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be exciting.
So great.
Yeah.
I thought Mabel casted with Grizzly.
She normally does, or at least for the past couple of weeks. But this week, yeah, she's just a viewer today. She's just a viewer. Any
insight on that, Karen? Anything you say?
I'm just gonna exclamation mark Punada and say that she slept in and she missed out on the
That's why they're exclamation marking her all night.
Exactly. What's going on with Grizzly? She needs a co-caster, right? Yeah. How could you?
We're a dynamic duo.
Mm-hmm. Left her high and dry, man. Grizzly, she was waiting.
Yeah, she's just watching eGGz play now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It must be really great to have a boyfriend who just wins everything. Not everything, but wins very often.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool to have like someone that close to you that's also like really passionate about something that you're passionate about, like StarCraft. Like that's the ideal, right?
It would suck to be Paco Mike's girlfriend right now.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
Whoa!
Paco Mike's great.
Paco Mike, he doesn't deserve
Any
that.
woman is lucky to have him. I would date the guy, but I don't think he's into that thing.
Oh my god. F's in the chat for Paco Mike. Just
Not a Yodaslim.
Yodaslim.
I think I deserve that.
Send it to Paco Mike.
Oh my god. I think Paco Mike's he's logged out, so we're good. I'm good.
It's possible.
You're an accessory to the crime here, Light. But we do have a giant all-in here from eGGz. eGGz seems to always do this when he just wants to end a game. We've seen this a couple times. I think eGGz wants to stream with a bottle of vodka, and he's tired of this. Oh, those Banes! Oh, the Banes finish at the last second, wrecking all the Lings.
Yeah, and sure, there's a second wave for eGGz, but there's still 3 banelings here for the ZergLord. Again, as long as the baneling connections are good, then the ZergLord will be able to hold.
Even with all those Lings, all those drones going down, eGGz is still in the lead. I mean, the ZergLord is still in the lead worker-wise.
Yeah, again, eGGz, he went for that all-in. He cut drone production. He's trying to deal some damage. Behind this, he's trying to transition. He's trying to drone up, but yeah, nice, solid hold here so far by the ZergLord.
Yeah, good hold from the ZergLord. Probably the best display of defense we've seen here.
Mm-hmm.
Defense against El Envuelto.
Exactly. And honestly, like, I don't blame eGGz for this. Like, you're ahead 2-0 in a series, just go for a big all-in, maybe just close it out. But because of the defense, like, this could be where the ZergLord starts his comeback.
Oh yeah. You know, we say start a comeback, but can you really fully come back against eGGz? Can you really 3-0 eGGz here? That is absolutely unheard of.
That's a tough ask, even for some of the other like best Zerg players, like even for Ryu or Jim. Like that's nigh unheard of. You've got to be on top of everything to do that.
Yeah.
And
eGGz has to be like the only way you do that against eGGz is if he started a bottle of vodka at the beginning of the stream and it was done by the end.
Exactly. You know, eGGz, we've got to bribe Mabels to slip him some alcohol, and then maybe something will happen. Oh god, the third.
Oh, we still canceled it and lost all the banelings.
Oof. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, just eGGz denying him the base. Meanwhile, the ZergLord was trying to do the same, but eGGz, he already has links here for the defense as well.
Oh my god, Perark's totally gonna send that to him.
The chat's catching up. Oh god.
Oh,
Do it.
I'm gonna have to go into hiding.
Oh god. We incurred the wrath of Pocket Mike. That is a great
Talking
guy.
about you like 1v1 me, brah. Oh my gosh, good times here. Ooh, he pooped a little ditto poop.
Ooh, changing.
And then
But it was yeah, immediately spotted by eGGz. I mean, ZergLord, he's going for a scout. He does spot the lair timing, which is quite nice. Meanwhile, the ZergLord, ooh,
he's going in the third.
Oh yeah, he
eGGz.
steps in. He steps in.
He's gonna be able to get at least a couple workers. Gets out. Okay, that's nice. He didn't lose too much there. Keeping eGGz on his toes. But the ZergLord's still trying to get that third base, and there's more links coming into.
Oh my
trying
god.
to do that.
Yeah, eGGz is just on top of this harassment. The ZergLord just doesn't have the vision here over the right-hand corner. Meanwhile, he's pushing out with roaches, and I love this. Behind this, sure, he's being aggressive with roaches, but he does have the Spire on the way. He's looking to try and be sneaky, catch eGGz off guard with Mutalisks.
Yeah, that is a lot of roaches, but you can't really tack up that ramp. He's got it. Oh, he's going in the third at the same time. He's trying to pull him away from the top of the ramp.
Oh.
And I don't know if it's gonna work. I say he just regroups and tries to circle back around to that side of the base.
Yeah,
and hit it third. He's going home now.
Yeah, he killed 3 drones, so actually the ZergLord is ahead in the worker count, which is quite nice. And again, the important part is that hidden tech. eGGz, he actually hasn't seen anything in the main base. He hasn't seen anything whatsoever. Forget about the main, he hasn't seen the natural either, so he doesn't know that a Spire is on the way. In saying that though, eGGz, he's going for a Spire himself.
He was inspired to go Spire.
Exactly. He's ready. He's expectating. We're gonna see.
Yeah. As Dark would say.
As talking, as he would say, what he's known for. So yeah.
Look at that one, Mira. You got this. Wow, way to give it away.
I know, right? It's a little bit unfortunate. But we could see Muta versus Muta.
Those Mutas look so weird. They got little like spikes on their pooper thing.
Yeah, they're horns. Yeah, they're horns, but they also got holes in them as well. It's
I really hope they poop because I don't know what else they could be doing.
What? The mutas?
Like what is? Yeah, what are they shooting out of?
Their mouths, right? It's just their mouths.
No, their mouths on top. Their mouths isn't down there.
Is it? Hold on. They need to turn around. We need to see them. We need. Oh.
They're too fast. If you're close enough to catch it.
It's too late. But the Mutalisks have been revealed. He's just using them to clear out Overlords because they were revealed. So eGGz, he's nowhere near getting supply blocked. He's got plenty of Overlords. He's ready for the Mutalisks. And oh, I love this. He's not going for Mutas. He's instead going for Corruptors to completely shut the Mutas down.
Yeah. Now I'm confused. Do the Mutas just shoot from their mouths? I always thought they shot from their little dangly thing.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I think there's like a Brood War cinematic which shows it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they shoot out the bottom though, because I feel like it'd be pointless to have that bottom little spike and then just spit on everything.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
but that raises the question: what is that?
He's going.
Oh god, Corruptors. Good play though by eGGz going with Corruptors instead.
Yeah, the Corruptors, they shut down the Mutalisks, but eGGz did lose that third base. So the ZergLord, he was able to deal the damage, backs off, and he's actually getting an expansion behind this. And he stopped the Mutalisk production. So that means that these Corruptors, they're kind of dead supply.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the work. Oh my god, the unit, the ZergLord has 45 roaches compared to eGGz's 28
exactly.
roaches. So I think the ZergLord should be able to crush it right here. The main engagement is going down. Those Corruptors are completely useless for eGGz. He's taking them across the map. Can eGGz defend here? The third base is gone. I think the ZergLord, contrary to what I've said in every game, he's coming back, and he is going to come back.
Exactly. He's ahead in upgrades right now. He has +2 against eGGz's +1. He has more roaches. GG gets called.
Oh my gosh. It's happening. It happened. The ZergLord. I also kind of said this in the beginning too of this match. I really don't want him to go down without at least winning one. Because he is good. He can take a map off of eggs.
He definitely can. And again, a lot of that does, I feel like, comes down to Egg's cockiness. Like the big link flood, the big all in the beginning.
Yeah.
It didn't work at all. So he put himself behind when he did that. And the ZergLord, like, he's good enough to, you know, maintain that lead, to trick his opponent a little bit, because he went into mutas. And the ZergLord, he thought that the ZergLord was going to commit hard to the Mutalist. That's why he made Corruptors, and in the end, the Corruptors were kind of useless. They dealt with the Mutalist, but there were only like 6. That's it, you know? It was just nothing but roaches after that.
Yeah, it was, I think, yeah, he tried to counter it. He did make a good amount, like 4 Corruptors. I think that's all he made. That's pretty good. But, yeah, there's no more Muta production, and he just kept making roaches after that. That's one of those good ones where it's like, we also saw Jim Rising go for it. I don't remember if it worked or not, but it's really strong to go mutas because you get the map dominance. You get to own the map. They can't really scout you too much, and then you can just go back into roaches if you really want.
Yeah. It's what Jim did against Ryu. Every game, Jim, he just went fast mutalist and went mass muta. And it looked like the ZergLord was trying to trick Eggs and make him think that that's what he was doing. But really, he was just focusing on that Roach Ravager. And yeah, he was able to take that win, and we are going to be continuing this best of 5.
Yeah, we're going into the ace match.
Oh, it's game 4. Let's look at
technically the ace match.
We're at match point.
We're on match point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the ace match just because I don't want to be wrong. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm making the thing. And the ZergLord is ready. Is Eggs ready? He might be tilted.
Oh, maybe.
Mabel, can you confirm? Is Eggs tilted? Run in the other room and ask him.
So the real question is, do you think Eggs is going to go for another all-in? Like, he's ahead, you know, in the series.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that's true. If he goes in for an all-in, he would probably...
They clipped it. They clipped it.
Gosh. God damn it. They did it.
Oh my god. F's in the chat. We'll see if it reaches him.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. We love Paco Mike here on this channel. He's great. We're always cheering for him.
Loves Paco Mike on this channel. No, I'm kidding. I also love Paco Mike. He is one of the only Mexican players, being that I am of Mexican descent. I really wish the best for him in the tournament. We just haven't seen the results we've been wishing for. And I'm one of those guys who's a tough, like, you know, I believe in tough love. So I'm gonna talk crap if you're not doing good. Hopefully to encourage you.
He's doing it.
But also I know nothing, so guys should never take anything I say serious. Other than when I introduce the players, like I am right now here in the top right-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE. He is very serious. He's on match point. He's playing for Alpha X. He's an amazing player. We've seen what he can do. All he needs to do is not let us down here right now. He's going for the pool at 12 workers. It is none other than El Envuelto Eggs.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, going for a hatch first, getting 12 pooled, we have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team The Bad. It is the ZergLord. Oh, he went hatch gas pool as well. Okay. So
Greedy man.
Pretty greedy. We'll see. This is ideal situation right now for this 12 pool to deal some damage. Will it though? Will it get spotted by the Overlord? I don't think so. I think it's going to avoid the first one at least. Yep.
You know, the thing that pisses me off is, why don't people pull their workers earlier? Am I missing something? I know I have a small brain and I'm not a grandmaster. Well, but every time I get 12 pulled, I pull drones and I'm fine.
So you don't want to pull it too early because the hatchery can tank some damage and you can be a little bit more efficient. But there we go.
Look at this. Thank you. Thank you, ZergLord.
He's doing it.
I enjoy you.
Is it going to pay off?
I enjoy it.
Yes, the dance. Yes,
the dance. Of course it is.
Yes, the dance. Yes, the dance. He's dancing. Oh,
Gotta get
Eggs.
closer. Hit him.
Looks like,
Gotta
what
give him a little love tap.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. He's oh. But Eggs. He's trying to focus down the hatchery. It's getting pretty low. Oh, but the Lings are here for the ZergLord, and they should be able to clean this up.
Look at that defense. Thank you for making me not feel crazy, the ZergLord. The only thing here is that when this goes down, oftentimes players forget their Ling speed. He has 100 gas right now. If he gets Ling speed right now, he should be able to get a really good engagement. Ling speed first, going for an attack.
It's not there. It's not on the way. Either he is.
Gable said, "Let's go, Eggs. I already spent that money." That's hilarious. That's the best thing I've seen all day.
Yeah. And he does start Ling speed.
It's gonna be way earlier than Eggs, but you know, he could have had it done way earlier.
Yeah, the thing is, like, we've been in a situation where Eggs, like, he's done this before. He's killed the hatchery and then he just walls off, right, to be defensive. And this time he is throwing down the spine. It does get spotted by the scouting Ling. Oh, the Ling actually gets trapped. Oh, what? Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting situation where the ZergLord, he's ahead because he held and he didn't lose too many workers, he didn't lose too many drones, but we'll see what Eggs does from here.
What's he gonna do? What do you think it is?
Oh god, yeah, we'll see.
Both players still have 2 bases.
Yeah, and I mean, if I were Eggs, I would typically, like, he should be skipping Ling speed.
Oh, no,
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good. And yep, he's just
in
rolling
this
off.
situation, you gotta skip Ling speed and go right into roaches. He's already got only 2 gases in the natural, none in the main.
Yeah, only getting 2 gases so far, but he is walling off. He is, you know, getting that wall up and running with the queens as well. So Eggs, he should be fine. I'm curious to see how the ZergLord is going to respond to this. Oh, he walls off as well. Huh.
It's kind of funny. I don't think we've seen a good wall versus wall in a while.
Yeah. I mean, part of me wants to favor the ZergLord because he's ahead in workers, but at the same time, Eggs, he's but Eggs starts the upgrade faster though, so I don't know.
The ZergLord canceled the wall and he's going for a 3rd instead.
Oh.
But there was a Ling there ready to stop it.
Yeah, Eggs, he was on top of it, so the ZergLord trying to switch things up, but Eggs not letting him have it, as he does have Lings here, being quite annoying. The ZergLord's gonna have to make some units to deal with that, but the ZergLord, he also has a faster lair, he's getting a faster roach speed as well, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'll be honest, I sometimes struggle against like 2-base roach pushes, or 2-base roach all-ins, which may be what Eggs is going for.
You struggle against that?
Yeah. But
1v1 me, bro. Yeah, you'll hate it.
Well, let's do it.
You'll get way better at 2-base roach all-ins if you play me enough.
You're not gonna 2-base. You're gonna 12 pull me. What are you on about?
Well, I 12 pull into it. You'll see.
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much.
It's making sense. Yeah. Okay.
I'm lying right now. I don't do any of that.
Oh god.
Wow, Steel Mold joining in the train. Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Steel Mold.
It's probably good evening. It's probably still nighttime, but he's waking up from a night of sleep.
No, yeah, he normally wakes up at like 4 or 5 a.m. It's like, goddamn, Steel.
He wakes up when I'm going to sleep.
Welcome to the stream. We are here in the finals. Again, Eggs, he did go for some early aggression, did get pushed away. So this is kind of the ZergLord's game to lose. Like he's ahead when it comes to roach speed, and he is pushing across the map with it.
After a long day of playing StarCraft, Eggs is gonna have to go hear about how many times people funad Mabel's. Mabel's
actually has a counter on her stream. She has a counter for how many times they've done that.
Oh, that's hilarious. I hope she's including these. All right, here we go. This is the big push. Boys are pulled. Oh my god, there's not enough here. Eggs doesn't have the army. He doesn't have the concave. He's trying to put the boys back. I don't know what's going on here. The queens and the transfuse did appear superior. 3 drones went down in that time. Eggs is stabilized though.
Yeah, eGGz, he held the push, and this is buying him enough time to get or to catch up in the upgrades, to catch up with the workers. He still has down quite a number of drones to the ZergLord, but again, it's not like he's too far behind. Like, it's, you know,
he has carapace. I think he should go for a push right now. They both have +1, but eGGz is gonna have carapace before the ZergLord. Now, honestly, carapace to me is that carapace +1 armor, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem ground carapace. Why is it ground carapace? I guess they have air carapace. But anyways, I don't think that's a really great advantage, but nonetheless, it is an advantage he can take advantage of.
Advantage.
That was weird to say. Advantage, yeah.
I agree.
Advantage you can definitely take advantage of.
Yeah, it's something that you can definitely do. Like in a mirror matchup, roaches versus roaches. If you have equal numbers, you know, if you have anything going for you, like a carapace upgrade, like it definitely helps. So eGGz could take advantage of that, but he's not. He's still kind of just chilling here, trying to deal. Oh, snipes the observer. Oh, sorry, overseer. Nicely done. And yeah, eGGz, he's just chilling. You know, he's macroing up. He's catching up.
He is indeed catching up. I'm really surprised by the ZergLord's play here. I really thought this would be kind of like one-sided.
Yeah, I would have thought that the ZergLord would be more aggressive, but he's, you know, expanding behind this. Like, he's also attempting to macro up. I don't know if that's the right call here.
eGGz really hasn't been able to go for any counters this game as well. Like, he's going for one now. It's not too much countering, though. And who's going to win this? There's a lot of corrosive piles, and eGGz isn't even really dodging them. He's just kind of eating them. But he is able to take this win.
Yeah, he just has too many roaches. He had that upgrade advantage, as you were saying, so they were surviving longer as well. And there's that counterattack. Couple of drones are going down. It does get cleaned up, but eGGz, he actually handled that beautifully.
That carapace upgrade actually did do him very well here.
Yeah, again, like
oh, it's 7:45 for Steel. So he's been up for a couple hours already.
Yeah, he's been up for a while. He already had breakfast.
Like it's lunchtime for him.
He's ready.
Yeah, he's about to have lunch. He's getting ready for I forgot what sleep. He's getting ready for the evening right now.
There you go. He's getting ready for bed. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. He's getting ready for bed. English is hard. That's Carcass.
Yep, he is expectadoring right now as we have. I feel like we're not gonna let that go. I feel like it's gonna come back.
Never. Game over.
It's a rip. F's in the chat for Darking. I mean, ZergLord, he does defend quite nicely his fourth base, but eGGz, he's continuing to split up his army. He's hitting the north as well as, you know, positioning here in the center. Oh, gets a snipe.
eGGz is just too good at the splits. I love those little changelings. Look so weird. They almost. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If there was any sort of Zerg unit that looks like I would want to eat it, it would be those specific little things right there.
Broodlings?
They look edible. Yeah, those broodlings. They look edible.
You want to eat the broodlings?
Yes, they look edible. I mean, I wouldn't eat them raw. They look like you could cook them and they'd be pretty good. Like popcorn chicken or something.
Oh.
Right? I don't know if you guys ever seen that episode of Futurama where they go to eat nuggets off a planet and it turns out the nuggets are actually humans. Or not humans, but some alien babies.
Sentient. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
English.
Yeah.
Alright, and again, the roaches are still like going back and forth here again. I think eGGz does. No, they're actually equal on upgrades right now.
Equal on upgrades. I was checking that too. Yeah, they're equal on upgrades. I don't know if I like this. The ZergLord's trying to go for Muta. Something desperate.
Oh,
here comes the delectable little. Oh, look at those. Don't they look like nuggets?
Oh, maybe.
I throw those on a grill. Pick those babies up.
Oh, but they both lost. Yeah.
Wow. What a scrappy game. These two are a good matchup. I expected the ZergLord to just get smashed by eGGz, but as we see here, they're going toe for toe, tit for tat. I don't have any other saying for that, but pretend I had a bunch of good ones. Here we go, the big engagement. I think this is going to be the final engagement, but it looks like eGGz has way too much here.
Exactly. The problem is that eGGz killed the third base for the ZergLord. The ZergLord, he killed the fourth of eGGz. eGGz, he's still on 3-base economy. He's still quite far ahead. So, yeah, the ZergLord, he does need to back off. He has to be careful not to commit to anything too hard.
You're actually pretty even in army right now, but the ZergLord has way more Ravagers, given that there is 11 Ravagers versus 6 Ravagers and 59 Roaches. I think eGGz has the advantage here for now. I'm not quite sure who wins, more Ravagers or more Roaches.
Yeah, we'll see. It all kind of depends on the bios, right? Whether the bios land or not.
As if they have a full-on engagement, it looks like they're going for like little splits and counters here.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of Roaches were split off, but the static defense as well. I love that from eGGz, and they're fighting in the middle.
It's like they're macroing everywhere and microing, and then they go back to the middle for a quick engagement and a back off. This is just such a weird engagement. This is the dance of the Roach, and it looks like the ZergLord's winning, but I think eGGz is winning, and eGGz reinforcements. They're in the middle of the map, so they both get reinforcements equally timed, but there's nothing left here but Ravagers. eGGz is going to keep pushing forward and take out this army, and I believe eGGz is going to be able to do it, pushing his way to victory. He now has the upgrade lead, having +2 carapace finish, as eGGz, actually, the ZergLord has the upgrade right now.
Oh, he does. So the ZergLord does have the upgrade, but he doesn't have the numbers. It looks like eGGz, he's just pushing on through. There are reinforcements though, so eventually the ZergLord can hold. It takes a lot longer for eGGz's reinforcements to get here, and yeah, he's able to surround the army, able to get on top of eGGz.
I'm glad he got out of there with his army. It was looking like all those Roaches were going to get caught up, but he does get out with a decent amount of army. That's big, but look at the army supplies right now. It is 125 to 70. It's almost double in eGGz favor. Once these Ravagers come out, Crows about down that Overlord for me, eGGz.
Oh, he could, or he could save it for the army. He's trying.
He's going to take out the base. He can take out this base if he doesn't take an engagement. He's going to go for the engagement. He knows he can shut it out right here. The Roaches are way better than the Ravagers. Just because the Ravagers are so squishy, and he's going to push his way to victory. Even with the defender's advantage, it's not enough. He's getting in the face of the ZergLord. He's showing him who the real ZergLord is. This is match point. eGGz is pushing his way to victory. I think he's done it. He's done it. He's won himself another Sentimiento Latino. There you have it. GG. What a matchup. What a game. What a ZvZ.
Hold on. Where's the hockey? I just played the trumpet noises.
Nice. I think we need more hotkeys for sounds.
We do.
It's all a work in progress, but man, what a turn of events. That was great.
GG, well played. eGGz takes the entire tournament 3-1 over the ZergLord and is our Sentimiento Latino number 91 champion.
Yes, indeed. As expected, everything's back to normal. eGGz is on top. The ZergLord's second place. Pocket Mike's gonna get fourth. Jim's getting third, and everything seems to be back in order.
Yeah,
everything's back in order without everyone busting out their crazy builds that they've probably been practicing.
That's also something that we do need to remind everyone. There are a couple of players missing from today's brackets. And, you know, again, there is the potential that a lot of these players are hiding their builds because DreamHack is in a couple of days. Less than a week, we will be having the DreamHack qualifiers.
Yes, indeed. I believe it's 4 to 5 days. If you guys really want to know, is there a command like ! Schedule? That should be a new command if that's not.
That should be a command.
Right? ! Schedule. But anyways, you guys can check the Twitter and Instagram for the schedule. It's always posted. Or you can just ask me on Twitter and chat, wherever. I'm always answering questions on Twitter. But yeah, I mean, thanks Darking for the adminning. Always great. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want to find me, as I was saying, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, Yoda_Slim. I actually recently got some things set up to where I'm going to be streaming other games here pretty soon.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start stream. I'm going to stream some Call of Duty Nazi Zombies because that's kind of my favorite thing to play, not computer. So you guys can be on the lookout for that. But other than that, I would really appreciate if you guys subscribed, followed CranKy Ducklings here on Twitter, Instagram, but most importantly, YouTube. I think the YouTube is great, and I think that's the future of the CranKy Ducklings. They have awesome content on there, so check out the YouTube. eGGz jumping in the chat before he even finished winning, because there's a shout out to you, GG's. What a guy coming in here to talk his winnings. But yeah, like I said, follow me on all that. Most importantly, follow Cranky Ducklings. Light, where can they find you besides on the ESL Australia channel in 2 days? Tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow. Oh my god, it's tomorrow.
So wait, what time do you go in? Your time? Like you have to wake up and go in at 9 a.m.
So a couple of things before we get into that. Tomorrow, of course, come back to this Twitch channel as we will be live. Not we this time. For the first time, I will be missing it, but Battle of the Americas, not a typical Battle of the Americas. It is the OSC Super Series Battle of the Americas qualifier, which takes the top 4 players from Battle of the Americas for this season and pits them against each other. It's going to be Cham, I believe Pili Pili, Patty Mac, and one other player. It could be Eggs. I'm not too sure. So yeah, it's going to be a special one. It's not your regular Battle of the Americas. And Yodaslim will be casting that alongside Yaku of the Zaku.
Another reason why it's such a special cast.
Yeah. Again, it's something that we haven't really seen before. I think it's your first time casting. You may have casted once before.
I mean, it's pretty much the first time, because if you cast it with me anything over 3 months ago, that was a different me.
That was a different
I'm
Yoda.
refined now. I'm like a nice aged wine now with terrible puns.
Exactly, it's awful.
It's gonna be like a rare unicorn sighting to see me and Yaku casting together.
Yeah, the double Ys, man. What's gonna transpire?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the double Ys. Everybody with the Y is a great caster. It's just facts.
Facts. Straight facts being spit out.
Straight facts being spit in your face. That's hilarious. Egg said he played We Are the Champions as soon as he won.
Nice. It's beautifully done. You have to have a ceremony, right? Especially like, Jim, he can't be the only one. You gotta do a dance. You gotta celebrate.
It's funny, I think his phone automatically spelled Cham and then capitalized peons.
Nice.
Real champion is usually Cham.
Yes.
The champion.
Yeah, and tune in tomorrow for that. The reason, as Yoda was alluding to, the reason why I will not be here tomorrow for the cast is because I will be making my studio debut over on the ESL channel, ESL_Australia on Twitch. I'm going to be casting the final day of the ANZ Champs. That's the ANZ version of DreamHack. It's not the main event. It's like the middle event. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. It's estimated to be at least 10 hours of casting. So I'm gonna be stretching, gonna be getting ready for that. I will not be alone though. I will have 2 other casters with me. So the 3 of us, we're gonna be rotating around, making sure we can have some water and break and get through it together. I'm going to be casting with Zeph, who is an Australian caster, as well as T-Gun, who is an ex-Australian pro player, and also will be casting. So, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting experience. I'm not too sure how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do my best.
It's gonna go amazing. You're gonna do great.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so.
Grow up so fast. Last week we're signing up for Sentimiento Latino and Battle of the Americas, and now you're all grown up, like going on to the big stage.
Oh boy,
little people.
Yeah. We'll see if I can spread my wings and fly like a duck, or what happens. But yeah. Fly just like a duck. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be an experience regardless. Like, it's gonna be my first time casting with a camera, casting with someone else, casting with people I've never casted with before. I'm gonna have production in my ear.
You're in there. You got your foot in the door. This is the beginning of something great.
It could be. Honestly, it could be. I have no idea. Regardless, of course.
Bomb and fail.
Exactly, right? But even then, screw it. I have the Cranky Ducklings,
Yeah, exactly. That's got to be your mindset, so that way you don't bomb, because really, Cranky Ducklings is never going to be good. No,
whoa.
Cranky Ducklings is already perfect. It's going to only get better from here on out.
Yeah.
But this is a great opportunity. I think you're going to do great. It's going to be awesome. And not only great for you, but it's going to bring exposure to Cranky Ducklings.
Exactly. And that's the main reason for me going for it. Like, Cranky Ducklings, that's always our child, mine and Kuro's, something that we started together, and we've been able to grow and flourish in so many different ways. It's great what we've been able to do in such a short amount of time. It's been less than a year since we started casting together, Yoda, and we started this.
Look where we're at already. We're very ingrained in the scene, and this new thing you're doing is just like another branch on the olive tree or something like that.
Yeah, we're this is going back to yesterday. There's a tree. there's wood somewhere. Got some leaves.
Something's going on. Pretend I sound good here. This is why Light's going into the studio and I'm not. No, really, like a great caster. And everything's shut down in America still. I bet if a LAN session or an event does go down, I could probably get something similar. Not as good as you, like on screen the whole time, but maybe I could get a little casting gig somewhere live.
Yeah, definitely. And as Steel is pointing out, day 2 of Ains of Champs will be starting in a couple of hours. Not quite that soon. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be tuning into that. I want to figure out like how the players are playing and get a little bit more insight. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Again, talking a little bit about the CranKy Ducklings. Like, I can't imagine where we're gonna be in a year. How much we've grown so far. Like, it's gonna be great.
I don't know. It's gonna be great. I picture me somewhere with my feet kicked up, just like, I don't know. That's all I picture. As long as my feet are kicked up, we're good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. By that time, we're gonna have like our first like already 12-hour cast. Like,
and this is what I'll be doing. I'll be kicking my feet up after a very easy, non-problematic 12-hour cast that I breeze through in the CranKy Ducklings team house.
Whoa! That's the dream. That's the dream.
Big dream, dude. Yeah. It's not that far out there. It's not too crazy to think about.
Yeah, I think the big thing holding us back is the fact that there's no international travel.
Yeah. Exactly. Location.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for tuning in to this Sentimiento Latino. The last one for a while, because I believe the next couple are cancelled because of DreamHack. Again, DreamHack, that's the big thing. It's going to be here. It's going to be on this channel. And yeah, everyone tune in tomorrow for Battle of the Americas. Again, I know I will, like, at least before I head out there. Like, yeah, Yaku and Yoda.
Well, good luck, Light Man. This is the big times. You're a star now. Don't mess it up. Say no to strangers. Don't do drugs. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't do anything I would do. Actually,
just don't do anything. just
don't do anything. Just don't do anything.
Just cast. That's it. Don't touch anything. Don't.
Like SpongeBob when they're like, forget everything except fine dining. Forget everything you know except great casting. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. That is all. I think we've ranted enough. You guys know what's going on. You guys are up to date on everything CranKy Ducklings and StarCraft, Latin American and NA. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck, Light. Hope it goes amazing. I will be tuning in for sure when I can.
You see, good luck. Good luck with Yaku. It's going to be great.
I'm going to need it, apparently. According to Steel Mold, I'm going to need a lot of luck and something about adjusting my brain comprehension skills.
Yeah, people go in casting with Yaku, they don't come out the same. They don't. They
I do feel a little bit different just listening to Steel and Yaku cast. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to know anything else about that, check the YouTube out. Everything's on there. All the VODs, all the podcast. Check it out. Keep supporting. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Stay beautiful. Social distance. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. Hug your loved ones. Watch some StarCraft. Goodbye.
Ciao.